Hello guys, this is my third week of summer vlog. I didn't do anything super duper fun this week, but it was pretty average week. So I'll let you know what happened. I don't remember the exact day everything happened, but I know I made my last vlog on a Monday also. I had to do that this week too because I had work yesterday. But Tuesday was my last Tuesday, obviously, was my my 1 year anniversary of working. So I got like a water bottle full of candy for it, and also my team lead gave me a pin that she got at like the Walmart event. So that was really cool. That was like the highlight, I guess. But then I also got a work phone finally. So that's good because now I can do more things. And also I worked my first shift that was more than 4 hours. I got my first lunch, stuff like that. So that was pretty exciting. I did that on Friday. So I came in at 1:30 and then worked until 9. I had lunch at 5:30 to 6:30. And yeah, I actually did like actual work and not just zoning. Because zoning, I mean, I guess it's work, but I feel like it's not because it always gets messed up the next day. I did like actual stuff that was beneficial, I feel like, but yeah. So that was actually fun. But then the next day, my body decided to fight back and I got sick. But I was fine the next day. It was just that day. Not to do TMI, but it was not that great. Anyway, I think I just ate something bad, or maybe I ate too much on my lunch the previous day because I was like forcing myself to eat all the food, eat my whole meal, so I didn't have to like save it. Because I got a sandwich, soda, and cookie. And I'm not a big soda person, so I was like forcing myself to drink the rest of the soda because I usually only drink like half a soda. So yeah, but I don't know what happened, but that's what happened. But yeah, then I was fine yesterday and I'm fine now. It was just Saturday I was feeling not great, and while I was just like, I felt like not as much pain, but I was just scared that it was gonna come back, and I had a horrible headache after too because I was dehydrated. So I stayed home and watched some movies with my mom because I finished reading 2 books this week. One of them was just yesterday I finished it, or technically today since it was like 1 a.m. when I finished it, but yeah. One of the books I finished is called Better Than the Movies, and that book was really good, and it had quotes from a movie at the beginning of each chapter, so we've been watching the movies that the quotes are from. So I watched Notting Hill and Sweet Home Alabama. Watch both of those movies. I really liked Notting Hill, but Sweet Home Alabama was alright. It was just eh. It was eh. And then today I watched Pretty Woman, and we're trying to watch When Harry Met Sally, but we're trying to find if there's any place we can get it for free before we have to pay for it, because the only place you find it is on Prime and you have to pay, so. But yeah. And what else did I do? I think that was about it. I didn't really go anywhere besides today. We went to the library, we got our second prize for reading for 15 days. And it was a free book and a raffle ticket, and this is the book I picked from their selection of free books. It looks really interesting, so I'm excited to read it at some point. It's called Cafe con Leche, but leche is spelled differently than I'm used to. But yeah, it looks really interesting, and like I love the cover. It's very cute as well. So yeah, I'm excited to read that eventually. I have a long list of books to read though. I also got this app where I can track my reading. I don't remember what it's called though. I'm very sorry for mentioning it and not even knowing what it's called, but basically it track, like, you can put what book you're reading, and you can put when it's due back if it's a library book or if you've loaned it from somebody. And then you can also put what page number you're on. You can set a timer to read if you want. You can also put books on your wish list or put what you want to read next. And you can track what you've read, like by week, by day, and by year, by month too. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And I was trying to find an app where you can like scan your books and keep track of them, but all the ones I came across were not free. Like one of them, I thought it was free, and then when I got to 100 books, it said I had to pay for a subscription, and I was so mad because I spent all that time scanning my books, and then it's not even. I was almost done too. I only had like maybe 10 books, so I guess I have like. Well, actually, no, I had more than 10. So I have like probably maybe 150 books at most. And it won't even let me do it, so it's kind of annoying, but yeah. And then in terms of like games and stuff, I worked more this week, but I still only worked like maybe 5 or 6 days for 2 weeks. But yeah, I'm gonna change my availability so that I can hopefully come in earlier more often, because it wasn't too bad on Friday. Like, it was actually kind of good, and I felt more useful than I do usually. But in terms of like games I've been playing lately, I haven't had as much free time, but I probably will now because I don't work again until next week, technically. Saturday is the start of the week, so. But I've been playing Fortnite actually now again, because I was actually surprised because one of the emotes came out and I had no idea and I didn't buy it. So now I'm mad because I need to wait till it comes out again. So I've been checking the shop every day. I didn't get the 3D emotes. I have Standing Next to You, Bouncy. That's Leia, by the way. Hold on. Anyways, I have Standing Next to You, Bouncy, EXO, Dynamite, stuff like that, but I don't have 3D because I missed it somehow. So I'm gonna have to get that when it comes in the shop. And then also, I was so surprised the first day I logged back into Fortnite and they had added Seven and Who to the jam track so you can play in Festival. So I was so happy. I was so surprised too because I did not expect them. Oh, and they added No Doubt also. I was so surprised because I didn't think they're actually gonna add any more K-pop songs. I mean, I wasn't like, when I think about it, I wasn't as surprised because they're in English, but No Doubt was a surprise because it's in Korean, and they also added Magnetic by Illit. But I mean, it's not that surprising, I guess, because they did add other languages, like songs in other languages, but I was still surprised and happy. And the new festival season, I guess, is starting soon. And I've also been playing Bee Swarm Simulator a lot. I love that game. And 'tis the season. I always play it in the summer. Leia, come here. But yeah, I haven't bought anything this week or anything. I did just get paid today, which I was surprised because usually I get paid on Tuesday. But I got paid today, so yeah. But I've been checking every day and there's no new albums at my store, so I didn't do any of that. But I need to catch up, and hopefully we'll be going to a family reunion next week. or technically I guess this week, because you guys won't get another vlog from me until next week. But yeah, hopefully, let's hope so, because we asked for the wrong day off by accident, because for some reason, at least for me, I don't know my parents, but we all got it wrong, so it's nobody's fault. But like for me, I knew like in my head when it was, but I didn't know that I got the number of the day wrong. Because like the family reunion is always the week after Father's Day. I looked at the calendar and I still got the number wrong. I thought that Father's Day in the numbers was on the 22nd, and that the reunion was on the 29th, but the reunion's on the 22nd. So yeah, anyway, I have to go to that. And they just posted a reminder about it, which is like, you need to post a reminder like at least 2 weeks in advance, because we gotta ask for it off. Like if they would have done that, maybe we would have caught it, but still. But yeah, hopefully we can switch our days off and it'll be all good. We talked to our coach already, but yeah, that was a big oopsie. But that's the thing, looking forward, I got planned is to do that. And I also read one book today. I finished the book I was talking about, but then I also read another book today. It was a graphic novel, and it's really, really good. I like it. It's sad, but it's true. It's about the war in Ukraine. It's called 83 Days in... I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna butcher it. It's spelled Mariupol. That's how it's spelled. I don't know how to say it. I don't want to butcher it, so I'm really sorry. But like, Ukrainians have a very special place, you know, because I feel very bad for them going through this. No one deserves to go through that, and just like, I hate that anyone has to go through that. It's like history's repeating itself, and it's sad. But yeah. But I read a book about it, which was really informational, because obviously I've heard a lot about Ukraine, because, you know, it's a big thing that's happening in the world still today. But it was very good to read that book and, like, actually learn information about it and what happened in 2022 when it first started, in the 83 days that it took for that city to be taken. So, yeah. That was what I read today. Because graphic novels usually don't take me that long. I usually read them in a day or two, depending on like how interesting they are or how long they are or whatever. So I finished that today, and then I'm gonna start reading a book called James, which is like a different perspective of Huckleberry Finn and Tom Sawyer from Jim's point of view, I guess. But I haven't read either of the other two, so this is just gonna be my first impression thing of the whole thing. But yeah, but that's my reading list right now. I got that from the library, and I still got 5 books in my house for, you know, when I need to read more. But I'm very proud of myself for reading so much, because I feel like I really slowed down over the years. I used to read a lot in middle school, and I slowly kind of stopped reading as much, and I'm glad I have been, because it's like really good. I also need to start watching my documentary again, because I kind of gave up on it. But I'm on the 80s right now, and the first episode is an hour long, and I haven't had an hour-long episode since the 60s, so yeah. But it's new territory, because in history class we watched like 1 episode of the 60s, 2 of the 70s, and then we jumped to the 2000s. So the 80s and 90s are going to be new territory, but it's also when my parents grew up a lot of it. It's, you know, so I'm just kind of scared to watch it, because, like, I don't know. It's just like, it's more like real, you know. I did talk to my grandparents a little bit about what I learned in the other 2, but even still, it's like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm scared to watch it, but I really do like those documentaries. They're very good. They're on HBO if anyone has that and wants to watch them. They're the CNN documentaries about the decades, and so far so good. I don't know why I'm so scared about the 80s, but yeah, I was talking about television. It was still interesting, but I don't know. I just like always gravitate towards YouTube instead of HBO. I'm just not used to watching shows. Like, usually I just watch YouTube and read books. I don't really watch shows, but anyway, that's been my life, I guess, lately. So hopefully I'll start working more. I only picked 2 days a week where I'll work 6.5 hours according to the thing, because I get a lunch, so it doesn't count the hour lunch. So 6.5 hours, so that's pretty good. But I only chose 2 days because I don't want to make it. First of all, the way I get to work, since we only have one car, is I have to go when my mom's on lunch. So first of all, I don't want to make her come home for lunch every day to come get me. Second of all, I don't know if it would be too much for me. Like, if it would be too much, like I get, burnt out or something. And 3, I don't want to make it seem like I'm trying to work every day that she's there and disrupt or something. So I'm only choosing 2 days. And I did not choose Saturday because Saturday is like the worst day to work. They're lucky I'm working 4 hours. I'm not working 6.5 hours on a Saturday. Not gonna happen. Don't even talk to me about Saturdays. If you're gonna shop, please do not do it on a Saturday. I say as I'm the one who once in a blue moon when I go shopping with my family, I go on a Saturday. But I'm just saying, if you have the choice to choose a different day, choose a different day. Saturday is like the worst day, and people always complain. They're like, why is it so busy? Because it's Saturday. They're like, what? Why is the line so long? Because it's a Saturday. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't actually say that, but it's like, if you have the choice, shop any day but a Saturday. Sunday is also kind of bad. Friday night, also kind of bad. But if you can avoid Saturday, do. It's not worth it. But if you have to do Saturday, come at a weird time, like really early in the morning, or like, I don't know a good time actually, because I feel like it's always busy. Because like when I come in on a Saturday on 5, it's not as busy, but like you can see it was, because everything's like on the floor and stuff. But then also it like picks up towards 7 and stuff. So I would say just like come in like a weird hour, like an hour no one would, like, I don't know, but that's just my advice. The best times to shop, I think, if I had to guess, the least busy days are probably like Tuesday, Wednesday, some random day in the week. Monday, probably, I don't know though, because I don't work on Monday anymore. But I would say the least busy days when I'm there are usually Tuesdays, Wednesdays. I don't really know though. The weekend's always the worst, but the best day on the weekend to come, I think, is probably Sunday. But don't take my word on it, because it's still pretty busy. So that's my advice. If you're a customer, you want the best experience in your store, don't come on a Saturday. If you can help it. But yeah. The big debate about cashiers and stuff too, have to face it every Saturday. Feel like always someone yelling at me. Very dehumanizing. No, I'm just kidding. What's more dehumanizing is like when someone walks past and acts like I'm not a person. They just act like I'm just like a robot that works there. That's my story. My words of wisdom from 1 year of working. But yeah, it can be dehumanizing, but it's very rewarding sometimes too. I feel like as long as you look at it positively, it can't get to you, but that's harder than it sounds. But that's my advice. Obviously, I haven't experienced the full extent yet because it's only been 1 year. I'm sure people who've worked there longer probably would have some different advice. But yeah, that's my vlog for this week. That's what happened. Not much, but it wasn't completely boring. It was still pretty fun. Oh yeah, I also did finish building the Lego dragon that we started like a year ago. That I got my brother last year for his birthday. So yeah, and it was Father's Day on Sunday. My dad opened his presents on Saturday when I was dying. No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't dying, but pretty close. But yeah, he opened his presents. He got a book about Patrick Stewart. He got Lower Decks Season 5 and donuts and pajama pants and shorts, I think. That's what he got, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, best dad, best father on Father's Day. Yeah, that's what happened. Anyways, I'm stalling. I'm stalling this ending, but thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and have a good day, afternoon, or night, and stay safe. I was gonna say something cool, but I'm not cool, so I don't know what to say. But yeah, stay safe and stay healthy. Yeah. Be yourself, and see you next time. If you visit the gym.